So from your perspective, and obviously, courts and everything are going to be opening up, right? So, I mean, if it was up to the average person, obviously this may be the more ideal way to go, right? Do you feel like you're getting more work done? Is more getting done because everything's through Zoom, or?
I think it definitely cuts back on some unnecessary time,
Mhm.
travel time, unnecessary time where I have to go somewhere and then go somewhere else. Plus, you could do multiple courts in the same day. You don't have to be in only one courthouse and then outsource. Now, the only problem who this affects is more of the defense bar. I do some insurance defense too, and defense bar bases their whole capital gains on billing.
Mm.
And if they're not billing for an hour to court, an hour back from court, they're missing 2 hours of billing. And that could be anywhere from 250 an hour to 450 an hour. That could be a nice chunk of change that's coming out of their pocket. So the way it's affected the industry and again, I'm not putting the defense bar down,
Mhm.
but I feel like they have now done some unnecessary things and additional things and to drag the case out in order to get more of the billing in. So that's kind of how it's affected the industry. Again, trials have just started. Trials are all masked now. You have to wear a mask. You can't see the juror's face. So you don't know their facial expressions, how they're taking to something. All you see are the eyes,
That's
which
gotta
you
be
can't
tough.
really tell. Right, you can't tell much. And there was recently a case in Brooklyn where the judge dismissed the case because one of the lawyers had a very hard time breathing with the mask on. And, that was very big in the legal industry. Most people had opinions on both sides.
Mhm.
I don't know how that's going to be resolved. It's still to be determined. But it's definitely been an adaptation. And most people, as you saw with the George Floyd trial, now instead of going to the bench to approach, it's now on a speaker,
Mhm.
where you're talking to the judge on a speaker. So there are benefits and there are negatives, and everyone's obviously trying to adapt and learn the new ways as best as we can.